president, after all, he's a president.
The Primary Healthcare Board of the FCT has called on humanitarian organizations to harmonize their project plans with that of the government for effective services delivery. Dr. Iwat Ndeyo made the call at the Rotary Club Abuja Kubwa chapter fundraiser for projects and investiture of the 7th president. He said partnership was the way to go to ensure healthier and more protective citizens in the country.
This induction of the 7th president of Kubwa district of the Rotary Club is very important to us. To see Kubwa is in Buhari, and in the cholera outbreak that we have just recorded, Buhari had a very high case fatality. Fewer cases, but more people died in Kubwa than in other places that had high number of cases, but fewer, like Uganda had so many cases, but very few people died. So because of that, and Rotary in Kubwa is helping them to come into active participation in their health activities. So the advice I've given here in my guest lecture is to tell them, as we also tell other partners, that there is need to harmonize plans. Let their plans key into government focus.
The past president of the club, Mr. Ekende Obas, said the club had grown in bounds, adding that the last Rotary year was a very beautiful one for the club, as the club was recognized by the district and it won several awards.
I will tell the new president that Rotary is a leadership ground where they brew and make leaders. He should just focus on the target ahead of him. He should be focused, he should be patient, he should carry everybody along. One of the hardest things to do is to lead volunteers, and if you're able to do that successfully, then you can lead anywhere in the world and hold any position. So I just want him to focus for this one full year and be the best he can be for himself and for the club.
In his remarks, Mr. Henry Ibu, the newly sworn-in president, said the Rotary bridges the gap between government and the people and puts smiles on people's faces with the projects it carries out.
The humanitarian service organization, mankind is our business, and service to humanity is our watchword. That's what we do. We bridge the gap between government, we put smiles on people's faces with the little projects that we do. Rotary is the only organization that has a seat in the United Nations. That is to tell you the impact of lives that we have touched. Rotary has, been in the forefront of fighting polio, trying to end polio in the world. That is to tell you how far and the lives Rotary have touched.
Mrs. Ese Williams, a member of Rotary Abuja Kubwa Club, also enjoined Nigerians to support the club.
My advice to Nigerians is that they should come and join Rotary. It's not an elitist club like people think. It's a club where it's a charitable organization, a humanitarian organization where we help the needy, we help the less privileged in the society. As we know, government alone cannot do everything, and so, especially at the rural community.
An award recipient, Head for Medical Management of Assor Savings and Loans, said he was delighted to receive an award from Rotary Club.
I'm delighted to be here to receive an award from Rotary Club. Service to humanity is what everybody needs to do, because that's what makes the society to prosper. If I'm well to do and my other neighbors are not well to do, I'm not secured, I'm not safe. So if I am safe, my neighbors are safe, the entire community will be saved. So I think that's one thing every one of us should have at the back of our mind. We need to help each other.